do enough? Here. This is my father, Ario of Ellen. He was a bit popular and a tad controversial in the Tamrielic Academe. Artificial consciousness and all that. Big inventor. He made me, and I don't mean that in a standard baby-making sense. Are you ready to learn what I really am? There's something I need to show you. It's the only way you'll understand. Remember my Pelennor joke? There's truth to it. I'm a cumulative automaton. Think advanced, not Dwemer scrap metal. But there are differences. See? You've observed correctly. I don't know whose soul gem it is, but I seem to be powered by it. We can talk more, but let me dress first. I know. It's crazy. I shouldn't even exist. My father never told me why he made me. He passed not too long after I was born. His protege. He knows how to keep me running, but not how all this started. There are hints in his notes about time magic, yet it's not enough. About 6 years ago, 30 days before this whole thing happened. Exactly, time magic. It's just the most logical explanation right now. Look at Pelennor Whitestrake. He shouldn't have existed in his own time, yet there he was, like me. I've dug into the lore. Even the Dwemer, clever as they were, couldn't do something like that. There's more to this than meets the eye. Transforming heroes. Sounds like something out of a bard's exaggerated tale, if you ask me. It's complicated, and honestly a bit unsettling even for me. No mortal birth, no soul in the usual sense. But that doesn't make me some puppet. I can think, feel, and decide. You can question the way I got here, but not the person I am now. Well, aren't you smooth? And yes, sentient, or at least as close as Ario could get. Which, judging by you, means I'm doing pretty well. 6 years ago. Just a mere month after I was born. He sent me away on an errand. And when I got back, no warning, no last words, just an empty husk of a corpse, lying dead on the floor. I ran. I ran as fast as I could. I wanted to avenge him. But the assassin was nowhere to be found. And now it's all I think about. This scrap of paper, it's all I have left of that day. That ashen-haired girl at the scene. That was me. Just a ghost at her own father's murder. Some days, it's all I can imagine. But I won't give up. Not until I find out who did this, and why. Great. Now I'm malfunctioning and leaking fluids. This human experience is rather overrated, wouldn't you say?
Oh, Ashe, you've arrived.
Looks like I've been expected. I have a visitor. Mercenary client. The one I mentioned in my letters? And, well, let's just say they're helping me figure some things out.
Oh, what a pleasure, truly. Ashe hasn't had much company since, well, please, excuse the mess.
Don't trouble yourself, Canas. We just wanted to say hello. Canas has been instrumental in keeping me up and running.
I see. Well then, welcome indeed. Ashe, about your,
They know. I wouldn't have brought them here otherwise. Feel free to look around if you want. This was my home, where I started and where everything went wrong. Here's my bedroom. This is where I spent most of my time. Father always encouraged me to explore my interests. He believed a well-rounded mind was essential, even for an automaton. The workbench is where I tinker. Modify my gear, experiment with new designs. I find the process calming. A way to channel my energies. As for the weapon rack, I appreciate a well-crafted blade. Each one has its own personality, its own balance, its own rhythm. Choosing the right weapon for the task is an art form, wouldn't you say? I also keep a lot of books. Knowledge is power, or so they say. The meditation mat is where I try to make sense of things, to understand these emotions that flicker within me. And on that desk, those are flowers that my father gave to me. He said they represented hope. Renewal. He wanted me to experience the beauty of the world. Still trying to figure out what that means. Here's where Ario did all his research, and where Canas now does his. Enchantments, soul gem research, and at one time artificial consciousness. Do you want to explore a bit more, or are we good here? My humble beginnings. Imagine all that power and potential starting right here. Alchemy, when done right, can provide a discernible combat advantage. Here's the workshop library. Strange what a scholar will collect. Lusty Argonian maid, really? And here, his time magic scrolls. Even when my father was still alive, he didn't consider keeping them in higher security. Probably because most people wouldn't even see the value in stealing it. They'd just see scribbles of a mad bard. Here's the bedroom. Knass sleeps on the guest bed. I sleep downstairs, if you could call it that. My father built me my own room shortly after I was born. But I can choose to sleep whenever or wherever I want, really. Lying in bed just adds extra flavor. As for this bedroom, this used to be my father's. If I were a typical baby, I would have been made here. But I was made downstairs. Don't know why my father wasn't able to conceive with... Wait a second. What's that painting? I've always wondered who she is. Looks a bit like me, but not quite. Aryo never mentioned anything about a mother. Just that he made me. I mean, you don't need two to make a construct. Just a soul gem, a madcap mind, and a veritable hoard of rare materials. It did. I just brushed it off as my father's old memorabilia. I had other things going on in my mind at the time, and I kind of still do. Oh. Hadn't thought about it that way. That is a possibility. Interesting theory, but Knass isn't the sort to lie. Academics in their pursuit of truth and all. Creators often leave signatures of their work. If my hunch is right, there's perhaps something inside me. A signature that can verify who I truly am. I want to know if Aryo alone is my father, or if she is my mother too. Knass, I need you to open me up.
Why, Ashe? I don't think that's necessary. Your last examination went quite well, if memory serves.
I need to find out about what or who I truly am. And who that woman is.
I already told you, don't...
Just do this, please.
Fine. Lie down on your construction table. Let's have a look. Around here lies a memory imprint device that houses Ashe's memories. It allows her to dream, in a sense. But on very rare occasions, those near her can experience her memories through unexplained soul gem magic. Hold a moment. What's this? There's a scrying device log attached to it. What could possibly be contained in... Oh dear. Divines. This won't end well. Time to wake up, Ashe. I found this.
Cumulative automaton audio log. Rebecca and Ario of Ellen. The woman in the painting. We need to listen to it.
I'd suggest you don't. It might just bring up more heartbreak, and you've already been through so much. I must confess, there are secrets about Ario and his work that I've kept hidden. It was not my place to burden you with the past before you were ready. And you are not ready.
Try being born with the only purpose to live and experience, then have that stolen away from you a month after you were born. Do not lecture me, Canas. I do not fear my past as you do. I need answers.
Dwemer audio recording device. Activate. Ario of Ellen. Dictating. Sundis, the third of last seed, in the year 4E191. This scrying device will capture the essence of my work. It's more than just a record. It's a window into the very fabric of our research. I, Ario, aim to achieve what others deem impossible. The Dwemer, those masters of forgotten technologies, inspire me. Their legacy, their creations, unparalleled, even in this era. I believe their insights hold the key to unlocking a new age of progress. Why rely on magic, on fleeting enchantments, when we can build machines that surpass mortal limitations? Imagine automatons capable of tireless labor, easing the burdens of humankind. That is my goal. To create lifelike, efficient machines, inspired by the Dwemer's genius, but tailored to the needs of our time. And by my side, my beloved Rebecca, my partner in both life and research.
Greetings. Ario, dearest, you do have a penchant for rambling when you get passionate. Cannot you simply get to the point without dallying? Look, here's what we'll do. I shall take over these recordings so that our listeners need not suffer through your endless monologues. No one wishes to hear your entire life story at every turn.
Oh, but Becca... You may have a point.
It's settled then. I've always wanted to use a scrying device anyway.
First seed, the 15th, 4E192.
Our research is progressing well. We hit a roadblock, but fate intervened. We stumbled upon the notes of a time magic wielder. Don't worry, we're not dabbling in forbidden arts. We're merely studying their findings, seeking inspiration for our own work.
Stumbled, she says. As if she didn't masterfully charm them free from her old suitor's clutches.
Hush, Ario. Discretion is paramount in our field. Let's just say I acquired the notes through persuasion. And rest assured, they will be returned to Medius once we've gleaned the knowledge we need. Second seed, the second, 4E192. Eureka! We have deciphered the notes. Likely due to my brilliance.
Who's rambling on now, Bex?
Anyway, the Time Wielder's notes have revealed a secret of unimaginable power. A dragon break, a rupture in reality itself, offering glimpses into alternate timelines and dimensions. Imagine a world where automatons are commonplace, where technology has surpassed even our wildest dreams. We've been inspired to create something truly groundbreaking, a machine that reflects the limitless possibilities we've witnessed. We call her UC, and she's unlike anything Tamriel has ever seen.
However, we can't exactly get her to work. We only have a shell. It seems, with the limits of our technology, to grant her sentience, we need a soul. Said soul will need to be of appreciable quality. A gem containing the soul of a common bandit just won't do.
That's why UC has been put on hold, for now.
While we're waiting, I'll continue to study the body we built, before forwarding my observations to Canas, my protege.
Now, Ario, shouldn't we get going to Blackreach? That corundum for your Evelyn Dwemerweave isn't going to mine itself, you know.
That's enough.
Why? You can't just end it like this. There must be more. You've kept so much from me.
I said that's enough. You need more time to process and handle this before you listen to the rest. Snobbishness at the beginning leaves you weak for what's to come.
That was my father. And my mother. So close I could reach out and touch them. You don't have the right to do this to me. Come on, help me out here.
No amount of convincing can allow me to change my mind. Resolve your vengeance frustration first, then we can deal with this after.
I thought you were against the idea of revenge.
I still am. This is not living and experiencing. Your father would agree. Your idea of settling it is different from mine. If you go down this path, it will only lead to ruin.
Only fools deal with absolutes. I'll settle this on my own terms. Come, friend. If Canas won't help us now, then we'll come back later. Let's go find us some leads. Besides combat and training, I do enjoy a good read every now and then. After all, knowledge is power. Do you need something? Fortunately, my internal systems include a location beacon. Consider it a courtesy for less spatially aware companions. Give me your journal. You'll find a new entry, Ashe tracking marker. Activate it and your map will display my current location. Simple, efficient. However, I trust you understand the importance of privacy. This is only for tactical coordination.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Am I a reflection of another, or a being in my own right? The question disturbs me.
Get up there. You ever met one of them cats? Ashe, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head is on the floor.
I wonder if we should offer discounts to the soldiers.
The soldiers? From which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now? Far I have traveled to bring you this fine goods. Come, see what I offer.
You have the foresight of a